Donald Trump threatened a governor, and the governor said, "I will see you in court." This is brilliant stuff. Trump held this governors meeting at the White House, where governors, Republicans and Democrats from around the country showed up, and it was all about how they're going to work together and blah, 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 blah. So all of a sudden, Trump asks, "Is the governor of Maine here, Janet Mills?" And he starts mouthing off at her. And she says, "We're going to follow the law, not what you tell us to do." And then they basically say they're going to see each other in court. This is a wild moment. Check it out.
The NCAA has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well,
Not here.
are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
"I'm complying with state and federal law," said Janet Mills.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it.
This is, of course, Trump's opinion that anything he says because he's the president becomes federal law. Not exactly how the framers of the Constitution imagined it would work.
You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every
"See you in court," she dumps on Trump.
state, good, I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
Enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics. There is no longer a gap. You know, there used to be, oh, what a world we live in. There used to be a time in Donald Trump's first term where he would say these crazy authoritarian things, and someone would come up with some completely benign interpretation and say, "No, you're misinterpreting what he meant. Here's what you think he said, this horrible authoritarian nightmare. But here's what he actually meant when he said that, and it's completely benign." And over time, the gap between what it seems like he's saying and the most perfect benign interpretation has narrowed and narrowed and narrowed. And there's really nothing left here. He's saying, if you don't do what I'm saying, I will ruin your political career and sue you. And by the way, just after this exchange, the feds will investigate Maine's Department of Education for alleged Title IX violations because they are not complying with this order as written and then subsequently signed by the Trump administration. There is no more benign interpretation of what these people are doing. One other moment from this thing, Trump lies to the governors. This is interesting because he lies no matter what audience he's in front of. He lies to the governors and says, "My polls are the best they've ever been." The truth is that Trump's own pollster is warning him, "You're in trouble."
Lovely. Well, we're in a very good mood. We just had the highest poll numbers I've ever had. Ever.
That is, of course, a complete and total lie. Trump's approval for February of the first year of a term is the lowest of any president since polling began, other than Trump himself in February of 2017. Americans don't think he's doing enough on inflation. They think he's overreaching in a bunch of different areas. And the polling is a disaster. The polling, it's difficult to find worse polling this early in the presidency. So a disastrous meeting with the governors. But this is nothing compared to what Trump had to say about blue states. Let's talk about that. Every romantic relationship has periods where people get busy, struggle to find time to connect, or find new ways to connect. And that's why our sponsor Paired has been such a valuable tool for so many people. It's the app for couples who want to strengthen their relationship. Every day, Paired gives you personalized questions or quizzes or games to stay connected, deepen your conversations, and have fun. The best part is you can't see your partner's answer until you answer. So it's a safe space to have an open and honest discussion about the relationship. No faking it or pretending, just genuine connection to keep the spark alive. My girlfriend and I have used Paired. Even if you've known your partner for years, like I have, I still feel like Paired helps me learn new things and stay connected. Whether you're just a few dates in or you've been together a long time, like me, find the time to connect with your partner, nourish the relationship. Head to paired.com/Pacman to get a 7-day free trial and 25% off if you sign up for a subscription. The link is in the description.